months ago, you know, we'd have lost that 12-point advantage that Barcelona had, and Real Madrid would have clawed their way back into the championship race. And now suddenly it's down to this, and it's winner to sit back and watch the action. There's going to be goals in this one for sure.
And a chance to enhance their already glowing reputations. There is Messi to Xavi. Barcelona trying to get the league over with in the opening half minute of the game. I mean, it's Catalonia against the rest of Spain. That's the way they feel around here. It's a little bit like Yorkshire half clears. Here is Lionel Messi. Is this the stage for the wonderful little Argentinian player tonight? We've had the best player in this game over the last 100 years or so. Messi is right up there with them, with the Cruyffs and the Ronaldinhos, as he tries to find Eto'o. Messi taken down. Remember the approach at the Nou Camp earlier in the season, in Ramos' first game in charge, was to basically take it in turns to have a hack at Lionel Messi.
So there's a couple of late goals, but it was nip and tuck. It was touch and go.
Iniesta. Now Messi tries to get it onto that magic wand of a left foot. Eto'o, lovely touch for Messi. You could see where that ball was going. Alves, the right back becomes a right winger, tries to cut it to the far post. Not normal for Barcelona. They really like this tight, short passing game. Now Iniesta. Messi holds off Osama Diarra. Takes three to tango with him, but they do their job.
Well, if they can crowd him out, 2s and 3s, that'll make it a lot more difficult for Lionel Messi to function. There was a couple of little tugs on his shirt, and looks a little bit. It's just he's a big figure as well when it comes to set plays. He's on
The
time.
flag is down, but Casillas is acting as sweeper keeper. He's caught by Messi. Casillas is down, and well, the referee has pulled play back anyway. Messi couldn't believe his luck.
Look right back, Sergio Ramos plays him on. That's why. The linesman gets this right. Out comes sweeper keeper, slices it. Messi can't stop because of his momentum, slides, hits Casillas, and the referee then blows the whistle for the free kick.
His 24th goal of the season. Now can Barca bounce back? It's Xavi. Henry, drawn one, taken 52 out of 54 points. That is league title form. Here is Henry. Can he bounce back for Barca? Oh, yes, he can!
Rob, 3 times in the last 5 minutes he's broke clear. They haven't picked him up, and you can see he's getting loads of space, and this game has been blown wide open again. Great way to respond. Thierry Henry's 18th league goal this season, and his I think it's his 25th goal in total this match we've got. Onside.
Precision pass, precision run. Perfect finish.
It is, and it's Gabriel Heinze in the left back slot who plays him onside. Great goal, wonderful goal. What about the pass from Messi as well?
Thierry Henry, who scored some vital by Alves, who leads the charge. Messi, wonderfully disguised pass. Messi to make it 3-1, but well, brilliant block by Casillas.
Still in play.
Well, Messi's holding it up. We have an injury inside the half.
That's Henry falling. You can see there he was hit by. Now, could he not have squared that for a tap in at the far post, Messi?
Guardiola actually made his debut for Barcelona as a player 20 years ago to the day. Lionel Messi, you get the impression he's in the mood tonight. Oh, wonderful. Watch the ball, don't watch the eyes. Tight and finely to Xavi. Now Messi, who's drifted in from the wing, wide to the far post. It's over the head of Piqué. He'll be retrieved by Lionel Messi. Excellent turn from Xavi. Eto'o. Barca edging the possession, edging the goals. Huge gap now in the league. Messi, catch him if you can. Perfect pass.
Oh,
They want it again to make it the perfect goal.
But the passing and movement's brilliant, Rob. Absolutely fabulous. They're cutting open this Barcelona defence so easy. 1-2 there, I thought he should have shot. But then he passed it back to Messi to try and make sure they're Xavi in. Great goalkeeper from Casillas. It could be 3 or 4-1 to Barcelona.
In the centre of midfield.
Yeah, I agree.
Xavi. Messi's made a brilliant run. Messi controls. There are several options. He went for the wonder goal. Oh, the man's a magician.
There to get the ball. Frustration probably more than anything. Look at this. He wants to take it from the right position, the referee. Messi on the ball. Either going directly for goal, and here they go again. It's Iniesta on the ball. Finds Henry wide left.
Messi. Well, gets it back, plays a 1-2 with the defender, and then went for the elements of surprise.
Not so good on his right foot, but again, the number of chances they're creating, Rob. The ease with which they get through this Real Madrid defence is frightening.
There's a phantom whistle there, put the defender off, and Cannavaro comes across to soothe the situation.
Pressing's been very good from both sides up front, Rob. You know you can't rest on the laurels, and he's in.
Oh, you can't. This could be a killer goal. Lionel Messi takes his time and walks it in. Start shining the trophy now. The league may well be Barcelona's. The maestro Messi has scored another wonder goal.
I was just talking about getting caught in possession, and bang, they did it 2 or 3 times previous. They've done it again. Messi is the one person you do not want to pick the ball up there. And he goes through one-on-one with the goalkeeper. It's the Ara caught possession. It's won back by Xavi. One-on-one, head up. Thank you very much. No chance at all. Superb pressing from Xavi. And what a superb finish this is. Unbelievable stuff. That's as good a 35 minutes away from home as I've seen from Barcelona this season. They could have been 6-1 up, Rob.
There is a phrase, isn't there, that he's the last man in the world you want to give something to. He is literally the last man in the world, on the planet, that you give a ball like that to. He has Barca have the advantage. Now Samuel Eto'o hasn't got his name on the score sheet.
Back that of him. He's made 3 or 4 brilliant saves so far, but they still find themselves 3-1 down. Messi
Humiliated in front of their own supporters, and indeed the watching world.
It's like an exhibition match at the moment. The way they're playing Barcelona, it's fantastic stuff.
Perfectly stopped by Piqué. He's up there for man of the match, the tall centre-half.
And the centre-halves win it. They seem to anticipate and get the sack.
At the new camp. And they humiliated Sevilla. Jimenez, the coach, shrugged his shoulders, held it.
You know, that's Iniesta and Dani Alves winning the ball back again. Everybody seems to be doing their job so well.
They don't alter their style, home or away. Lionel Messi. Eto'o. Messi taken down off the ball by Marcelo.
Fed the ball in, was looking for the return pass, was taken out.
One thing that is different about Messi compared to some other players of similar status and skills is that he never gets up and complains. Just stirs his assailant in the eye and bounces back up like a weevil. Iniesta to Xavi. Iniesta to Messi to Xavi. Supporters who started the day hopeful that they could close the gap on the league leaders are now rather despondent, almost turning on their team. In La Liga since he took over, that was against Barcelona, but his debut night would be counted with rather disappeared tonight. And also, of course, Guti has an ankle problem. Here's a man who's fit and fresh, Lionel Messi. 3 obstacles in his way, around Metzelder. Can he beat the keeper? Oh, he almost did. You can't criticise him for going solo. It's a joy to watch.
Well, he skipped past Metzelder in the box. He looked up to see if anybody was there, and there should be somebody coming in the box. Watch it here. No one supports him, and that's why he goes for goal from the tight angle. and Henry's trying to get on the penalty spot, but there's a voice too little too late. He just makes Metzelder look silly.
Lionel Messi, when he came over through the Barcelona system, we've had 6 players: Valdez, Puyol, Piqué, Xavi, Iniesta.
He anticipated well, and the referee got in the way twice. He wastes play on there. I think he can get back into it, but this game's wide open for more goals.
Henry, who's hunting for a hat-trick. Messi. Messi screaming for it on this far near side of the field. Alves would like to join it. Alves to Eto'o. Eto'o to Messi.
He should have scored.
He'll be so angry that he's not on the score sheet yet. Messi. A programme from 1951, an antique and vintage programme from the day that Real Madrid beat Barca 4-1. It didn't go down well.
I bet it didn't.
I'm surprised if Laporta just turns around and gives him today's programme. Scoreline 4-2. My own coverage of a cracking game.
What a turn.
Lionel Messi takes on 4 defenders, slips it into Iniesta. Iniesta.
Not too many complaints.
Messi. Alves. Jimmy Floyd said that it's like 2 sets of schoolboys playing on the schoolyard. Messi. Xavi dances with defenders. Lionel Messi. It's humiliating for Real Madrid. It's heaven for Barcelona. 5-2. A genius at work.
Well, it doesn't matter if it's Iniesta or Xavi or Messi or whoever it is, Henry. They're playing this simple passing movement, and they've just dissected this Real Madrid defence and made them look so ordinary. Look at the pass, trying to step up Gabriel Heinze, he's not offside, keeps his composure, Messi, and he does what he does best. And that's 36 goals for the season for Lionel Messi. Unbelievable stuff. Quality from Xavi and a fabulous finish from the little man. 36 goals, 23 in the league. Just incredible.
6 goals in 4 matches against Real Madrid.
Eto'o wants a goal, Rob. He's desperate for a goal. He's having a personal battle.
I need another thesaurus, Jerry. I'm running out of words.
They've just been so good, it's untrue. You can't fault them. So many big performances from so many players. And it's going to be another feel fit to get results. To go and get a 0-0 result is a great result for Chelsea. 7-point lead for Barcelona with 4 matches. Great ball.
Samuel Eto'o. Barca looking for a 6th. Only half stopped. It is 6. Just what can you say? Even Piqué is getting on the score sheet. His first ever league goal for Barcelona, and it is their 6th, I repeat, 6th goal at the Bernabéu against Real Madrid.
But really, Barcelona's been playing fantastic football. He's just onside here, Sammy Eto'o. Far post, picks him out, gets the touch on it, saved by the keeper, but not at the second attempt.
It's the first time that either of these clubs have scored 6 goals away from home in El Gran Clásico. Best away win was a Barca 5-0 success in '74.
Salva Gabriel Heinze, he does, and he's passed him.
He skips past the Argentinian. Bojan fires it across, and Messi just trying to help it on its way. Trying to apply the touch of his hat-trick.
It's a clever little ball in. Clever play from Bojan.
Messi, Eto'o, so desperately wants to score.
And it's all over, Rob.
It's all over on the night. It's possibly all over for the season as well. What can you say about Barcelona? Dream team, perfect team. Pep Guardiola is creating a monster, an all-encompassing monster that have driven all over Real Madrid. They steamrolled them on the night by 6 goals to 2.